It's Dizzy. My assistant Callie is around here somewhere. So there she is. I don't know if you'll be able to see her or not. But if you watched my one video from a few days ago, you know that I got a load of wood I bought. And one reason that I hate buying firewood is because it's not unusual for me to find wood that's either too long, too fat, combination of both, too green, whatever. And this bin of wood that I got the other day is no exception. Yeah, I can't talk today. Exception. I would say over half of what I got was too long. Some of it needed to be split. And the problem then is, how do I cut it? Now, I have cut it before with a chainsaw, but that was before I made the sawbuck. I had to admit, I like using the sawbuck. It is so much easier to cut the wood, but it's not really big enough to cut these pieces of wood on. This is one of them. They're only about 4 or 5 inches too long. They don't really fit on the sawbuck, so it's a matter of coming up with something else. Now this is my miter saw, and this is not something that I would set up this way if I was doing some heavy duty cutting, but if I'm just cutting the little ends off of the firewood, it works great. I also at times get fence boards, which they're a bugger to try to cut, and I can also cut them with this. I have put it in the past on the tailgate of my truck. The only problem with that is all the sawdust comes out of here and blows right into the bed of the truck, and then it's almost impossible to get out. So I had the miter saw set up. Like I said, this is not something I would use for doing something heavy duty, but I just need to get a couple of things and I'll show you how this works. Okay, almost forgot to put on my headphones, earmuffs, whatever you want to call them. This thing is just too loud without them. I have a bucket here. Rather than cutting it in half, which makes it very difficult to stack, I just cut it about to the size that I need for the stove, and then take the ends and throw them in the bucket, and then I get a whole bunch of the ends, and when I'm going to be in front of the fire, I just throw them in. So I need to move this back to there. Does not have to be exact. And there you go. That's working. That was some of that sassafras that was supposed to be yolk. This is some of the yolk. Like I said, I am not cutting much off of these. And there you go. That is how I take care of wood that is just a little bit too long. It's something that will fit in this. I can use it for other wood as well. Like I said, the fence boards, if I have branches that are like about that big around, I could use this or the sawbuck, but this works well for what I'm doing. So I hope that maybe this gave you an idea if you have some wood that you need to cut that's not quite sure how to do, and I'll talk at you later.